Well, I guess I lost sound, everybody, so I'm back. But yeah, I'm getting back into the DJ Bretley schedule of things. Today, I'm definitely doing booking work, like I was saying. I've also got to prep for some gigs, both musically and in my own head. I've honestly felt that the last few weeks, my sets have gotten super stale. That's just my opinion. Even though I know I'm playing new music, I know my sets have gotten somewhat boring and repetitive in my opinion. So, one of the things I've got going on is this list today. And one is purging my cues, which are my crates on Rekordbox. And the reason I purge them is I'm just taking out tracks I don't play much so I can have a cleaner version of my cues. Another thing I'm going to do is I want to work on my stepper cue. Somebody in this town or somewhere in this state or Minnesota, around here somewhere, is going to let me do a steppers night. For those of you who don't know what stepping is, look it up online. It's soul, it's R&B, it's smooth. But I've also got to go through my wedding queue. I want to actually purge a few other tracks. And the other thing it says is years. In my DJ computer, I sort a lot of the top 40 pop tracks out by year. So you'll see like 1970, 1980, 1990, 2000, 2010. Those are all separate folders, each containing those years' top 40 pop hits. But they might have 6 versions of one song in them. So now that I've kind of honed down after last year's big computer crash, knock on wood, I was able to restore it in a couple of days. But I'm going through my computer again and going through all the folders and making them just cleaner. So then what I do is also, when I purge my main banger queue, as it's called, is after I've purged that, I'm going to take all my top hits from like the different years of top 40 stuff, my dance hits, and my trap and EDM hits, and put those all in my main queue again. Then from there, I want to purge out my country queue. I don't play a lot of country necessarily, except at weddings and one night a month at the Silverado in West Salem. And a big shout out to the Silverado for keeping me there for almost a year now. You guys have been nothing but a blast to work with. And it's the only gig ever outside of weddings I play country. Yep, that's right. But then I also want to update a few of my other tabs. And then there's one file I have here. It's an intro file, which has a bunch of different ways or entries into songs. Some are a cappella, some are breaks, some are beats, some are claps. Breaks, slams, however you want to call it. I'm going to separate all 4 of those out. So I'm in a club and I need just an a cappella. I'm not sorting through a clapella intro. There's a lot of, and as I start showing people a little bit more on how I mix and what I do as a DJ, I'm going to, you'll understand why I have my folders and cues broken up the way I do. All right, next says occupational driver's license, long story. Now you'll also see here complete screenshots. Oftentimes, when I'm out and about, I will start taking notes. I'll see something online, I'll take a screenshot of it, or a phone on my phone or on my laptop and send it back to myself on my desktop. The reason being, I don't want to have to keep a notepad in my hand all the time. And in this era, a quick screenshot, send it to myself. I've got the note I need. I can go back, follow it up, and work on that note later. And get all the info I need from that note for perhaps it's a song, perhaps it's an idea, perhaps it's a new facade I was looking at. So that's a big portion of what I got to do today. I still got to prep my wedding for the weekend, and it's not a very hard one. The only big trouble I have is I have to make sure can play 1,000 Years from Christina Perri on guitar. But yeah, and again, unlike other wedding DJs, I can also offer guitar or mandolin at your wedding ceremony. I'll do cocktail hour, but if you have me do cocktail hour, it's going to be bluegrass. Otherwise, I can play some traditional ceremony music. I learned to play canon in D in 6 minutes one day or less? That was funny, but when I learned how to play it, but it went off without a hitch. So if you need a wedding DJ and a ceremony musician, hit me up, but I am almost out of 2020 dates. Look on my DJ Bretley Facebook page. I have 5 Saturdays left in 2020. I am willing to book. So I can get a few breaks in between and actually put forth the best DJ Bretley show. Hence, I need a few weeks in January, December to take some time off and clear my brain. Now, I got to post a couple of shows. One's a wedding from October 5th, which I've been meaning to post. And I'm posting my last Legends set, Legends in Rochester, from last week. The next, I confirmed another date at City Sounds in Prairie du Chien. I have others on hold, and we'll confirm those later, but I try to stay at least confirmed a minimum of 3 months out on all of my club and bar dates. Just because that's my bread and butter in the off season. Yeah, I might put money away for the winter, but it's still nice to have my gigs coming in. So, another thing I wanted to learn how to play was the Bee Gees Emotion on guitar. I have no clue why, but yeah, I'm going to learn to do that. I got to do my laundry, and I'm pushing that off tomorrow because dumbass here overslept. Now, I've already gotten some info back from a couple record labels on something. Some of you may or may not remember in the 80s and 90s, a lot of clubs and a lot of venues used to do listening parties and promo parties for new releases. So I've hit up several different record labels and some old A&R reps I'm friends with who are still in the industry to see if I can start doing listening parties or album giveaway parties right around the times albums come out. It used to be, I guess in this day and age, it'd be compared to a grassroots tactic or a marketing tactic rather than a social media marketing tactic. So I've got a few emails on that I've got to get back to, which will be a great thing to, 1, help me promote albums and get new music to play, but 2, it'll be an added bonus to the DJ Bretley experience. Now, I've also got to do some vendor stuff, and you'll see a vendor post for one of my clients. Yes, I have a few web clients, so if you need web or marketing, internet, SEO marketing, anything like that, hit me up. I've only got a few clients because I can't take on many, and they're all clients that model after some of the realms I'm in. All right, then, let's see here. My Zazzle store. Winter is coming, and I know you all need more warm clothes. So I'm adding a few new things, not just the DJ Bretley thong, to the Zazzle store. Of course, if you have a DJ Bretley thong, thank you. I am very appreciative for you shopping with me. But I'm updating and making some new stuff. And the only other things I got to do this week are Prairie du Chien in City Sounds tomorrow night. Now, City Sounds is the only dance club in Prairie du Chien. It's about the midway point on the Mississippi between here and Madison or here in Janesville. So if you want to dance and you're between La Crosse and Janesville, you know where to go. And they've got a couple of really great DJs there and some really great folks that work there. They've been booking me for almost 2 years now. It started in the spring right after I'd left Legends, and it is honestly one of my favorite places around. They've been super cool with me for almost 2 years, and I honest to God love going there. And if I lived in that area, I would probably go and bar hop there, but I live in La Crosse, and yours truly doesn't go out drinking and partying anymore until the December Bender. And the December Bender is going to be lit this year, folks. I've got a bunch of great club dates. We're going to have some fun with that shit. But yeah, so that's where I am Friday night. Saturday, I got a wedding all the way up in Lake City, which is just shy of Menominee or Eau Claire and Red Wing. I'm certainly looking forward to doing this wedding. That's the wedding I have to be the ceremony performer for. So, anyway, I'm going to sign off for now. I got some work to do, and we will check back in with you later this afternoon from the DJ Bretley and Essential Entertainment offices. Love y'all.